The chartered accountancy exams carry a reputation for brutality. Passing traditionally requires surrendering your life to a 16-hour daily grind. Consider two students in the same hostel. They attend the same classes, read the same books, and face the same exam. All external academic factors are locked in. Because their resources are identical, the difference in their final results must originate in their private daily habits. In high-stakes testing, identical inputs rarely guarantee identical outputs. The final result is dictated by the hidden habits of the day. Student A's results tell a clear story: 38, 42, and 35. He failed. Student B, however, finished with 52, 48, and 55. A clear pass. The data shows a massive anomaly. Student A logged significantly more study hours before the exam than student B. This outcome breaks the traditional correlation between time and success. It suggests that the time in chair metric is a deceptive way to measure progress. Student A's schedule is defined by late-night sessions. We find him at 1 a.m., still grinding through his materials. He is attempting to process complex logic while his brain is biologically depleted from the day's activities. This late finish forces a 9 a.m. wake-up. He starts his morning exhausted, frantically rushing to make it to his first class. This creates a guilt loop. Starting the day late triggers a persistent psychological deficit. The resulting anxiety pollutes his afternoon study hours, making focus nearly impossible. He spends the rest of the day carrying this heavy, unproductive guilt, often mistaking the feeling of suffering for the act of studying. Student A's failure originates in a timeline that forces him into long hours of low-quality, anxiety-driven work. Student B utilizes a contrasting strategy. His routine begins with a strict, non-negotiable 10 p.m. sleep time. He wakes up at 4 a.m. This marks the beginning of the pristine, heavily protected 3-hour block. This window provides an environmental vacuum. There are no digital notifications, no hallway chatter, and no incoming emails to fracture his attention. He attacks the most difficult material immediately after a full rest cycle, finishing his core workload before daily decision fatigue can set in. By breakfast, his hardest tasks are done. He avoids the anxiety that plagues student A because his progress is already secured. This environmental vacuum allows him to direct 100% of his cognitive energy into absorption, accomplishing in 3 hours what takes others 10. A confused student A eventually asked how these higher marks were possible with so few study hours. Student B explained the difference. Student A was studying when his brain was tired. Student B was studying when the world was sleeping. Success in professional exams requires strategic cognitive sharpness over raw physical endurance. The math is simple. 10 hours at 10% focus is significantly less valuable than 3 hours at 100% focus. A zero-distraction environment acts as an exponential multiplier for memory retention and problem-solving speed. Academic output is determined by this concentration multiplier. Raw hours are practically irrelevant without it. The 4 a.m. rule is a metaphor for discovering your own peak cognitive window. For some, that window is a 5 a.m. start. For night owls, it might be a deeply isolated block at 11 p.m. Identify that window, ruthlessly protect it from distractions, and respect its boundaries. Top ranks are forged in these silent, protected blocks of focus, far away from the performative exhaustion of an all-nighter.